Hey everybody, the people at JoyCrafty sent over their fidget spinners to me, one in black and one in white, so thank you for doing that. We're going to take a look at these now and see how they hold up. Stay tuned to find out. Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a fidget spinner from JoyCrafty. They sent over two of them for me to check out. One's in black and one's in white. I will have the link for both of them in the description below where you guys can check it out. They are $13.99 a piece, so they've got a really good price point on them. We're going to put them through their paces and see how well they do, what I like about them, what I dislike about them, and we'll get into that now. Let's open this one that is the black one here. Doesn't come in a tin, but that's okay. $13 price point, not too bad at all. One thing that I do like about this right off the bat is that they give you metal top caps, but they also give you in the box, and we'll get into those in just a second, rubber top caps. So you've got two different kinds, as you can see here. You've got these rubber top caps as well, and they're kind of a matte black rubberized finish, and they just kind of snap on instead of screw on like the metal ones do here. One thing I'd like to note on this particular spinner is that it does have an R188 bearing in it, but you cannot replace it. It is pretty much just set into the molding, so once the bearing goes on this, you'll just have to replace it. But it is a $13 spinner, so I'm not going to give it too much grief for that. Would have been nice to have it be a replaceable bearing, so that way if your bearing wears out, you can replace it. Putting on the rubber caps is pretty easy. They just snap on, very easy to do. They give you some nice grip, so if you're a fan of the rubber versus the metal, you've got options here. They're both concave, the metal ones and the rubber ones. I find the grip to be a little bit better on the rubber ones, but the metal ones do just fine. Another cool thing I like are these weights that they have here. These are free moving, by the way, and if you've seen fidget cubes, they have these, and you can kind of rub your fingers along them and stuff like that and fidget with those. So even if you weren't spinning it, you can kind of just fidget with the actual weights, and they move freely throughout the entire, even the two that are set in towards the inner move, and you can fidget with those as well. So it's kind of like almost a two-in-one. Let's get the white one out here too, just kind of show you the difference. The only difference is the color, obviously, on the white one. Same exact design. Again, you get white rubber caps with this one instead. But overall, same exact design here with this particular one. Unfortunately, enclosed, so you cannot replace the bearings on them. And that is the one drawback that I have on this particular spinner. Even for $13.99, I would have loved to see replaceable bearings. Still smooth action, no problems whatsoever for table spins, be it on the metal caps or the rubber caps. Both work out really well. So what I would like to do is do a spin time test, which is what I usually do with these. We'll just use the white one here, and I will run the spin time test, and I will fast forward through this so that you guys can see what you get out of the box on this $13 spinner. I'll be right back. So as you can see, we got about 2.5 minutes out of the box, so that's not horrible. The things that I do like about this spinner is that it does have a smooth action to it. I really, really like these weights that they have on the sides here, that you can just fidget with those too because they move freely. through the actual spinner. So I think that that is actually really cool. They feel good. They put them on fidget cubes for a reason, and I think integrating them into a spinner is a good idea. I like the weight as well. The one thing that I do not like, and I wish they would change, and hopefully maybe in a new revision they will, is that your bearings are not removable or replaceable, so you're kind of stuck with the bearings that you get. So the life of the spinner is basically the life of the bearing, but it is only $13, so that's not too bad. I'm not going to crush the product on that. It's got a nice matte finish all over it. The buttons are nice and concave. It's got a very nice spinner action, as you can see, for one-handed use. Very balanced as well, as you can see, so I like that. They did a good job overall in design, minus being able to take out the actual bearings. Now they've got a nice grip inside, or kind of concave area where you put your finger. So if you're a one-handed fidgeter, then this is going to be very easy for you to flick this and spin this. So I do appreciate that as well. Overall, I think they did a solid job on this spinner. Again, my major drawback is that you cannot replace the bearings on this. Both types of caps work out very well, and I overall am giving this a thumbs up. It's $13, so the price point is definitely there, and there's not a lot of wobble in these as well. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about these spinners, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, because that always helps me out. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.